This is a video for PLB assignment about cultural and historical landscape in our area. Before we begin, let me introduce my friends in group number 1. This is Elsa, Alifia, and me, Calista. Now, let's begin. Benteng Speelwijk or Speelwijk Fort is located in Pamarican village, Serang, Banten province, Indonesia. This fort is 1,388 hectares wide and 633 meters in perimeter. In 1682, a Dutch architect named Hendrik Lucazoen Cardeel designed the fort, hence the resemblance to colonial fort architecture. This fort has become one of the Kesultanan Banten's glory days heritage, and also because of its massive structure and richness of history, it became one of the pride of Kawasan Banten Lama. Speelwijk Fort was built in the Sultanate of Sultan Haji. The fort itself successfully scares away the colonizers from entering Banten through Teluk Banten and drove them away to Sunda Kelapa. But then, the fort was given to VOC on 1685 as a reward for helping on fighting against his father, Sultan Ageng. It is then used as VOC base with settlements for the officials, house of worship, armory, and even prison. In the east of the fort, there are some mausoleum or graveyard for the Dutch officials. From the fort's location that is near the beach, you can see typical coastal vegetations like coconut trees. Also, around the fort you can find paddy fields, fish ponds, or as we may call tambak, settlements, and just across this fort there is the oldest vihara in Banten called Vihara Avalokitesvara. The people around Speelwijk Fort use it for economic activities by providing services, using the grass field for livestock feed, fishing in the canals, and children can be seen playing here. Based from our survey and interviews, our team found some things that need to be taken into awareness. First is due to its location in a coastal area. The strong wind may cause some problems in the comfort of the users and may degrade the quality of the structures. As we talked to Mr. Sambudi, he told us that during rainy seasons, the basement and some other areas get flooded. It is also slippery and rather dark in the basement, so it may be dangerous for the tourist. The access itself to Speelwijk Fort is connected with other cultural landscapes of Kawasan Banten Lama, but the street may seem to be very narrow and there are just few public transportation options available. However, the parking lot provided is spacious and adequate. The once too tall structures now had degraded in some parts. All this is due to natural decaying of its material and as a bad result from vandalization. Raising awareness of the impact of vandalism is really important, as well as restoring the fort to protect from further damage. Benteng Speelwijk is now under the management of Balai Pelestarian Budaya Banten. This fort has been revitalized in 2018, hence the adequate facilities surrounding the fort. It is also included in Rencana Pembangunan Jangka Menengah Daerah Banten from 2017 till 2022 to preserve and develop. The conservation concept our team proposed is to develop Speelwijk Fort as a research, education, and recreation site, especially for the Kesultanan Banten, while still paying attention to the sustainability of the site and the well-being of the people around it. Some steps that can be done to increase the attractiveness of tourism potentials includes providing better interpretation facilities, improve the branding of the fort as tourism destination, and utilizing the spacious lawn inside of the fort for cultural attractions. Revitalization and conservation are important for the sustainability of this fort. The colonial architecture can be put into the facilities to reinforce the style. It is also needed to educate the people around it and tourists on the importance of preserving this historical landscape. Cultural and historical landscapes. In our case, the Speelwijk Fort needs to be preserved so the future generations can enjoy and learn from them as well. We, as the frontliners on this matter, need to educate ourselves and others to be aware of this. While enjoying these wonderful landscapes, keep in mind that all of this would not be here right now, as of this moment, if we let our guards down and put this historical landscape to waste. This video can't be made without many help from various parties, and we would like to give our gratitude for sharing and brainstorming with us. Thank you!